Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Today is not a day of triathlon training. Today's me taking a little step back, being a bit more calm. Normally I'm out running, cycling, swimming. I can say swimming now. Being a bit excitable. Today's a bit more calm, relaxed because I've only run 5k today. But I also wanted to take a minute to say thank you to you guys and girls because a couple of weeks ago I hit 3,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mental. I started this channel 3.5 years ago, and I remember how long it took me to get 100 subscribers, and I think it was about a year. So to get 3,000 is a bit crazy. I don't quite understand it. However, I'm very much enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep going and see where this takes us. So yeah, I just want to put this little video together just to firstly say thank you, but then also talk about like the future direction of the channel. So the numbers are cool. Getting so many subscribers, getting so many views, so many likes, all those sorts of things are cool. It's a good measure. However, like the main benefit I get from this channel is through talking to people who say things like, "Oh, it's benefited me from seeing your video about this," or "I saw your video on this event, so I entered it." All those sorts of things absolutely blow me away. So as proud as I am of those numbers and grateful as I am for you guys pressing those buttons to make those things happen, that is not my number one focus. It's a byproduct of those other things growing. So yeah, thank you very much, and I hope in some way this channel benefits you. So I started this channel just over 3 years ago. I'd entered Ironman UK sort of January 2018. I was absolutely bricking it, and I decided to start recording videos and uploading them to YouTube to keep myself accountable to the training. I've taken inspiration from people such as Cameron Jeffers, the vegan cyclist, to an extent like Durian Rider, Cycling Maven, you know, all those sorts of YouTubers who are documenting their sport and their journey in endurance events and that sort of thing. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a go. But more than anything, making a video made me actually do the sessions I was setting out to do. So as silly as it sounds, I do say something like, "Hi guys," you know, talking to absolutely nobody because I took ages to get any sort of subscribers. Tonight I'm doing 3 times 20-minute sweet spot, and because I'd said that, I then actually do it rather than doing 1 or 2 and then bailing. So that's essentially how it started, and to be honest, that's pretty much what it still is. When I'm doing this training, I'm accountable to myself and to you guys for putting it up, so that's the story. So in the summer of last year, I started doing a daily video, and that's pretty much how it's going to continue for as long as I can physically sustain. So I do work a full-time job as well. I'm very lucky at the minute that I work from home, and that essentially my commuting time is my video time now. So when we go back to the office, hopefully soon, some of that obviously will reduce, so some things are going to have to give at some point. However, I'm going to keep it going for as long as I can. So I'm not going to promise it's going to be daily forever, but certainly for as long as I can manage it, it's going to be. I really enjoy doing it. The video has progressed from being just a training diary to, you know, training in a little bit of life. So I ran my camera in Liz's face, the cat's face, chicken's face, and you guys get to see all sorts of things like fence updates and cars, and you know, all those sorts of things that are like an accessory to the training. I enjoy sharing it. Some people seem to enjoy it, so that's something I'm really going to try and capture and keep it in going forward. The underlying theme to my channel remains to be that I really want to qualify for Kona as an age grouper, so the Ironman World Championships. Obviously, the whole world's been turned on its head in the last 18 months, 2 years or so, so there's not really much I can do about that. However, I'm going to keep working towards that goal, and you know, that is the sort of the reason why I'm doing this, is that that's what I want to do. But as well as that, I particularly enjoy building up to a race, documenting the training leading up to a race, documenting the actual race day. Thank you to all those people who, when I get to a race, I chuck a GoPro or a camera at them and ask them to get some sort of footage from the day. And some people will just get the footage. Some people will go into a full-blown vlogger, and I absolutely love that. And my favourite videos are those videos where people have taken the camera and they've absolutely made it. The main comments I get are about Triple Brutal James, Tri-Side. Their event takeover videos are absolutely brilliant, if I do say so myself, and people seem to really enjoy them. And without them, those things wouldn't happen. That's certainly something I'm going to try and keep going this year. It's harder when spectators aren't allowed at events, and you know, not everybody wants to talk in front of a camera, and I absolutely accept that. But I think people that do that sort of thing make the videos that bit more than just a normal event video, and that's certainly something I want to keep going in future. So that's something I'm definitely going to try and push. Now, as well as my own training and my own events, I also want to be able to document other people's training and events, because I'm very lucky. There are a lot of really cool people close to me, some great athletes and some great people who do some awesome things, and I've just not been able to capture that and to share that, and I really want to make an effort to do that this year. So to give you an insight into what that might contain, some of you guys might know Triple Brutal James. If you don't, the name sort of gives it away, but he is a triathlete and he did the Triple Brutal last year, which is probably one of, if not the hardest Ironman in the world, but 3 of them back-to-back continuous triple Ironman. So I think he started on a Saturday morning and finished on Monday tea time. That really doesn't do it any justice whatsoever, but he's also got a big project for next year, which I'm hoping to capture for him. One of my friends is also doing a 24-hour TT this year, so I'm going to try and capture that for them. When I do an event, I have that video from that day, and please believe me when I say, Liz and I will watch those event videos back several times. They are memories from the days, and I really, really want to be able to give other people memories, particularly those who've supported me at events and things, because that way you're sort of immortalising their event and their success. And pictures are great, but a video captures so much more. You get that raw emotion, you get that raw feedback and things, and I love capturing it. I love putting it together, and I'm hoping to get to a few more events this year in a support capacity to be able to make memories for other people, as well as taking a bit of pressure off me for producing content all the time, because I can't be doing all these events every day. Another aim of mine this year is to do at least one project style video. So I've got one in mind at the minute. I'm not going to share it just yet because it isn't at the point of fruition, but you know, like a documentary or a challenge, anything, something like that, essentially, where I'm working towards something, putting together some sort of documentary style video, or sort of like, you know, a longer style video in which I can document like a whole journey, rather than my daily training being little segments of a big process. Actually try and get a big journey into one video is my idea. So where possible, I'm going to try and use this platform that you guys have built to get partners on board that can deliver value to yourself and myself. I'm not going to be selling myself out left, right and centre, but I certainly listen to any opportunity that comes my way. Always think of you guys as some sort of discount code or freebies or giveaways or whatever, but I just think if there's an opportunity for me to support somebody who's running a business, or support somebody who's made a product or something, then I'm going to try and use my platform for the betterment of that sort of thing, as well as sharing things that I genuinely use and like with you guys. But other than that, I'm going to keep it pretty much the same. You're still going to see me day in, day out, training, doing life, training some more, that sort of thing, because I enjoy putting the content together. Realistically, I don't have the capability to do much else other than that. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to continue. So I just thought I'd give you a brief insight into the history of the channel and what's coming up in future, just so that you know what on earth's going off when you click on this video and see this face. Because I hope that all of those things, or some of those things, will deliver some value to you guys and girls. So some people might watch some things to be entertained, some people might watch some things to be educated, probably more entertained than educated on this channel. But you know, I hope that you get something from these videos, because I certainly watch a lot of other YouTubers, particularly in the triathlon sphere, and I get so much from that. So it makes my day to think that anybody will get anything from the videos I put together, and that's another main aim of the channel. So anyway, I hope that's given you a good sort of overview. I hope I haven't gone on for too long. I'm also going to try and drop in the odd video about, you know, product reviews and discussions about specific topics, as well as my training. But that's just more me trying to mix up the content on the channel rather than an actual change of direction. So that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button down below, because we are well on the way to 1 million subscribers. Sort of. And I will see you tomorrow at 4 PM for some triathlon training.